Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Command Center, where we like to put our favorite commander, maybe even yours, front and center. And you know we can't do that unless we play those three devastating letters, EDH. What does it stand for today, Ced Ken?
What are you talking about? They already know. They should already know this by now. But, for those who don't, it stands for Epitome of Deck Habits. That's right. Whenever we construct our decks out there, there's a couple of cards that we put in there that feels like us. That feels just right. You know the card I'm talking about. The card that as soon as you play it, everything becomes like nirvana. It just feels peace around you.
Like the clouds in the sky open up.
Exactly, man. It's like you are the only powerful being and everybody else is stuck in the savage lands. That's an X-Men reference. But before we go any deeper into this, we got to give a shout out to one of our patrons.
That's right. We want to welcome to the Mana Squad, Mark Boudreaux.
First of all, Mark, we appreciate you for shouting out the Mana Squad and believing in what we do. And because you contributed to the Mana Squad, we got to shout out your commander.
That's right. So Mark's favorite commander is Halar the Fire Fletcher.
Never heard of it. What does this do?
So I think you've heard of Halar, but it's been a minute.
Okay.
So Halar the Fire Fletcher is 1 in a Gruul.
Mm-hmm.
It's an elf archer that's also a 3/3.
Love my elves.
That's right. Halar also has trample. And you'll see why in a minute. So whenever you cast a spell, if you also pay the kicker cost for that spell, you put a 1/1 counter on Halar, and then Halar will deal damage to each opponent equal to the number of 1/1 counters on it.
Oh, Halar is double dipping? Halar is double dipping. I smack you, then I hit you again.
I get big, I trample over you, and I'm throwing damage everywhere. That was a fun. I built it before. Cowboy Kyle has built it before. It was a pretty fun deck.
I'm liking the way you tetherball here. Again, we appreciate what you do. But today, this episode is a little more personal. It's cards that represent you. And then, so let's go ahead and go down the line. Who want to go first? I got this.
Oh, okay, sure.
So check this out. Because I'm always right, the card that I believe represents the essence of me.
It's your decks, your cards, your choice. Whatever, just go for it.
I don't even know why I sit here sometimes. But the card that represents me, one of the cards is Time Stop. One of the reasons why I love this card, first of all, it's a 6 mana card, 2 blue.
4 2 blue.
4 2 blue.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I love this card is because of the rudeness of it. It immediately stops the turn and removes everything off of the stack. No go. You're done. Shut up. No more. Pack your stuff and leave. I love this card. It's rude. It's essential. And I love the way it makes me feel on the inside. What about you?
How'd you learn about that card?
I learned about that. I don't know. I'm not going to give you credit for this.
You didn't learn about it after I played it on you?
No, I'm not giving you credit.
All right. First card I want to bring up is Soul Snare.
Okay.
Soul Snare is an enchantment for 1 white. It's a 1-drop. Comes into play. It just kind of sits there. But whenever a target creature attacks you, you can pay a white, sacrifice it, and exile target attacking creature.
They said.
What's up?
How'd you hear about that card?
I've always known about
that. No,
that
is a lie. That is a lie. There's Satan back Beelzebub with your lies. You know you heard about this card because I used it on you a plethora of times in my Calamity deck.
You've used it, but I've known about it first.
Okay, so we're gonna sit here and lie we're gonna lie in front of the congregation. Okay, cool.
For everybody wondering out there, I've been playing Magic a lot longer than this guy.
Yeah, but I'm still pulling out cards he ain't never seen. But you know what? We getting off topic.
Sure, whatever.
My next card is Angel of the Dire Hour. Oh, I love this card. You see, some people love Cyclonic Rift. Mm-hmm. I love this card instead.
What is it? How's it work?
See, when your opponents start feeling themselves, when they stop being humble, and they go and they think they about to finish you. Maybe they play like the overwhelming stampede.
Yeah, or Greater Hoof
Behemoth. Greater Hoof Behemoth,
yeah.
Or what's the Triumph of the Horde?
Yeah,
and they say, "I'm gonna kill you," and then I just bring out Angel of the Dire Hour, one of my favorite 7-drops. 2 white, by the way.
5 and 2 white.
When it comes in, exile all attacking creatures. Oh, no. They're not going to settle the wreckage and go get lands. No, they're going to just sit stupid. And just look stupid.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes a lot of people, I feel like if they see you with 7 or more lands held up, they may attack into you to try to get you to play Cyclonic Rift if you're playing blue as well.
Oh no,
No, it's much worse than that.
it's most dirtier than that.
Because it's just you getting losing all your stuff.
I'm telling you, this one only washes behind 2 times a week.
Oh man, that's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead to the next one.
Okay.
So mine also works when people attacking me as well. So it's a card I like called Comeuppance. The name speaks for itself. So it's 3 and a white.
Okay.
If any, okay, so basically it works like this: for all creatures attacking you or planeswalkers you control, it prevents all combat damage.
Do you hear that? If it attacks me or you, your mama and your cousins too, this card gonna come and get you.
Yeah. So if attacking you or planeswalkers you control, prevent all combat damage, and all damage that would be dealt is dealt to those attacking creatures instead.
Okay.
If non-creature damage would be thrown around this way to you or planeswalker you control, prevent that damage, and that player takes that damage instead.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So yeah, you try to let's just do something small. You try to lightning bolt me. Nope, you're gonna get the lightning bolt. You try to attack in with your creatures. Nope, they're gonna attack themselves. So yeah, Comeuppance. I love it.
That's the classic. I'm like rubber. You like glue. You stupid. So
that's exactly how I remember going.
That's exactly how it goes. So let me go to my pick next.
What you got?
Coming from the top, and mine, I get it. They high CMC cost, but the payoff is worth it.
That's how you play, though.
That's how I play. I play a huge mana. So the card I want to introduce you guys to is Vicious Shadows.
Ooh,
Vicious Shadows is a 7-drop from above. It's a red and 6.
Yeah.
So Vicious Shadows reads, whenever a creature dies, you know, like the 1/1s and all those token creatures, little tokens you like to create. Whenever a creature dies, target player takes damage based on the number of cards in their hand.
For all you card drawers, all of you Ristic study players,
all you blue players,
Ristic, was it Mystic Remora? I think it's what it's called.
I don't care. You got more than one card in your hand, you gonna feel it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is one of those times where it sucks to have a lot of cards in your hands, like you know, Stormseeker. Those cards like that will
sometimes it sucks to be you.
Especially if you got a sack outlet.
Oh, I keep Goblin Bombardment on me.
Yeah.
So what about you? What's next? What's next up?
Next for me is I'm gonna go through all of my attacking type cards first. So this is a very simple card, Tangle. If I'm playing green, I probably got a Tangle on my deck.
You know what? I gotta respect it. Fog is good, but Tangle is better.
Yeah. So Tangle is 1 in the green. Prevents all combat damage. Plus, any attacking creatures do not get to untap during their controller's next untap step. So that's that little plus. That little 1 is worth it versus the Fog. Sometimes I run it and Fog. Who am I kidding? Sometimes a little greedy.
Okay.
What you got next?
Okay. I can understand some of y'all gonna hate me for this, and I'm cool with that. You know what? I keep my medical insurance paid all day. You know what? I can sit in the cast for a while if I need to. This card is called From the Ashes. Now, what I love about this card is that it says destroy all non-basic lands.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait.
People that you destroy, any player whose lands are destroyed, you can go get basic lands to replace them.
Okay.
But you know what? I play in play groups where people like to flash money and play stuff like what's that one? Gaia's Cradle. I play in play groups where people like to play, you know, what's the one with all your lands are swamp?
Uber.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I got people who play with funny lands like Vesuva.
The Badlands.
Yeah. You know who you are, Derek. So yeah, go ahead and play all those cards as I dispatch them to the graveyard.
Bye. I learned very early on playing Magic when I was learning how to play that land destruction. People really hate that, but as the new player, I didn't care because I just used a common card to get all that mess off the table when I was playing all my basic lands. So sucks to be you.
I know. I'm proud of the pun. I've seen some people straight cry. You know what I do? I use it to season my tea. That's right.
That's right. Tea.
Calm down the sweetness a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
That's an interesting recipe.
All right, coming up next,
I'm gonna go to. This is definitely a pet card for me. If I'm playing black, I definitely got this in the deck. Animate Dead. If I love to pull things from the graveyard, especially for the cheap. Sometimes I like to pull things out of your graveyard. So Animate Dead basically just says, for 1 in the black, I can enchant a creature in the graveyard and pull it into the battlefield under my control.
True story. This butthole next to me passes his go, draws a card, and throws a card into the graveyard.
It was I remember this. You want to know what the card was?
We'll go ahead and tell him what it was.
It was I've actually done this a couple times. The last time I remember this was Sheldred.
It was Sheldred. I know it was Sheldred. I was like, okay, cool. Next, though, plays the land, taps it, plays Animate Dead with a Sheldred on turn 2. All I know is a white hot light that went over me, and I woke up standing over in a rage, about to break the table. Anyway, next.
Yeah, it was actually like turn 2 or 3 because I had to skip that land drop. But Sheldred, a 7 drop came out in the first few turns, and some people were not pleased.
Friends don't play. I have friends that play Animate Dead. Let's go on to more. Let's go to more.
I've seen dirtier. You're familiar with Reanimate, right?
I don't even want to talk about that no more.
Yeah, it happened too.
Let's go on now to my next card. Polymorphous Chest. Ooh. I don't know how many people I've hit with this card. It's coming out of nowhere. Like, I played it one time and Jim Ross came up to me and told me that this person had a wife and kids. You know what? I told Jim Ross to go sit down because this is about to happen.
They got a family.
They have a family. Polymorphous just says, those beautiful creatures that you have ain't nothing but 1/1 blue frogs.
Yeah, and it is for 1 and 2 blue.
Yeah. Oh, uh-huh. So when you go in there, you giving it first strike, indestructible, life link, death touch, does your taxes, mows the lawn, and makes you a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
By the time you turn it sideways, it's just a blue frog. It's blue. If it was green, it would die. If it was green, it would die.
I'm pretty sure that's not how the song goes.
It is today.
All right, sure. I love that card. It's very efficient, very cheap, and very effective. All right. Last card I want to talk about is Sudden Spoiling. It's actually almost in the same vein as that. Yeah. So Sudden Spoiling is 1 and 2 black. It has split second.
Oh. they never see it coming. You never see it coming.
So it goes on a stack above all your stuff. So yeah, screw you. But it basically just says that all your opponent's creatures, target opponent's creatures, lose all of their abilities and become 0/2s.
The best part is you can't even react to this. You don't have to just take it.
Yeah, you can react to it. You can scream.
Your cries are all in vain.
I've seen a Blightsteel. No, I've seen a Ulamog.
Ooh, that's the worst one. That was me. That was me. That was me.
You thought you would have get me too.
I was like, why is he so calm? I'm about to wreck his shop. I'm play sudden spoilers. I was like,
this is the Ulamog that mills 20. Exiles 20 when it on attack.
I'm gonna defecate everywhere. But after a while, we started to know something.
Yeah, so we kind of look at our cards, some of our pet cards, and kind of take a quick assessment of ourselves, and what do we kind of figure out?
We some a-holes. So realistically speaking,
wait, how did I factor into this?
Hey, judging by some of the stuff you pulled, you won too. But I noticed that I like surprise stuff that comes out of nowhere and that you never see. You just walking down the street and then a bus comes. So that's my play style, and I love it.
Yeah, for me, I'm more of a. I didn't really think about it this way, but I'm somewhat more of a reactive player. So if you're coming for me, I'll probably have something for you, or I maybe have something to deter you from attacking me, and I'll just lay it out there, like Soul Snare. Like, sure, come on. What you got? Which one wants to get exiled? You better throw the whole team at me.
Nah. See, my job is to take you to the shadow realm. That's all.
Yeah, Vicious Shadows will do that.
But if you see in it, what are some of the cards that describe your play style? Or some of the cards that when you play
those colors, you just gotta throw this card into that deck
because the flavor alone is just. delicious.
That's sauce.
And for some of the cards that we mentioned that you guys have seen, check out our affiliate link at the bottom for TCG.
Yep.
Help build your deck out to the way that you feel, and at the same time, help out your local game stores, especially during these times.
That's right. And a lot of people have been asking us about shirts. If I have one more mana shirts, the link is in the description below where it says shop right here. And it'll take you to our Teespring store where you can pick up one of those awesome shirts.
But all in all, like we like to share what you guys like, our play styles, our play groups, and how we get down. And, thank you for joining us on that ride. But until next time.
Watch us on twitch.tv, One More Mana.
Oh, yeah, we are there.
To see some of these cards in action.
And see some of the rudest ensued.
Yeah. So, all in all,
peace.
Peace.